start this game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Buys a little time with his feet. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. Five-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Oh, baller. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, get a chance to show what you're about so you finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way who wins this one.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Brings him to the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack. And their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
On the ground, it's Durham. Fighting off the defender. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Man, talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. Was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Now he's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Let's talk for a minute about LSU. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a four-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
Caught behind the line. It's Green. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now, guys, when it comes to LSU, boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. Five-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a five-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
After missing that 46-yard field goal attempt, they'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 29. Running back searching for a hole. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. three. They'll mark it at the 32. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. Four-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. Four-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give on the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Gives it on the option. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Back to pass, it's Reed. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down.
Really good job there on the pitch and catch. You think about Texas A&M and their ability to recruit receivers in recent years. It's been about as good as anybody, I think. Think about names like Mike Evans, Christian Kirk. They're getting guys not just in the state of Texas, but
Throws toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Looking for space, it's Moss. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep them out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force them either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
The Aggies can really attack on this second and short. The give to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. The offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put total end on. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So they'll go back to work. work after changing into the field. Handoff to the single running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Using his feet to buy time. Pulls it in. It's Brown. At the 45 on its way. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Think about when Garrett Nussmeier goes into the quarterback room at LSU and there are giant murals of Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels. Heisman winners. Jesse, that's some pressure. But, man, if he can cut down on the turnovers, he might join them.
Yeah, there's no question about it, Reese. This guy has a lot of talent. I really also just appreciate the fact that he stayed put at LSU. And in an era of college football where especially quarterbacks are transferring 2, 3, 4 times, naming off those guys you just did, it would have been so easy for Nussmeier to try to find another opportunity somewhere else. He believes LSU is the best situation for him.
Turning it on! Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. How about that tough, hard-nosed running? Rich legacy of that at LSU. Reminds me of Charles Alexander.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was a part of that legacy, Reese, on the other side when Justin Vincent rushed for over 200 yards in the SEC championship game. And that's what you see LSU. That's what I've always thought of watching them growing up. When you watch them run their offense, usually it starts with the physicality in the ground.
Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Here comes the jet sweep. Not much running room there.
I had to catch up as well.
Senior defender.
You know this defense was practicing in game planning for this guy in particular. They knew at his speed at receiver, not only would he be catching the football, but they were going to get him involved in the run game as well. That defense looked ready for that.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quick handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Grab near the sticks. It's Watkins. The defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football, getting the first down, now set up 1st down.
He got it down to 3. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Yeah.
Staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. First snap of the drive from the 25. Through the air, it's Reed. Here's a heat. All kinds this game.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Find his tight end.
Lead us in the second quarter. It's almost halftime, though.
Slide him out of bounds after the good pickup, spotted at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, RTG.
It wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Back to throw, it's Reed. Takes a hit as he fires. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Georgia somehow, some way found an edge between the hedges and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the air. It's Nussmeier. Under fire. He'll throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He wants to throw it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Durham. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And And so on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Watkins. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with it.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat.
One was for everybody, one was for GTA Plus.
It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
I'm thinking about it.
His presence fell to making the stop after a short gain. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. LSU will put foot to leather to start the 2nd half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Off play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off. That's number 10. Got some room to run.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistent.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Hand to the running back. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Running the red zone, it's Durham. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They are in danger of squandering this great field position unless they can convert this 3rd and 5. to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Watkins. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Second and goal for the offense. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, this defense is able to put out yet another fire in a situation late in the game, David, where they're up. Nice job and great effort creating that turnover.
And it's a great stop by the defense. They drove the ball down the field a little bit. But more importantly now,
Oh, he's got some space. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble.
Well, that's a big run play, and it's not easy to do. Down at this area of the field, backed up in your own end. I mean, you're running into a box that's loaded full of bodies defensively, but the ball carrier was just able to sort of sneak and weave his way through there, giving his offense now a ton of room to work with.
Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. Caught in the backfield, it's Kramer. At the 35, he's loose. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Aggies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. On the run, it's Daniels. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football, great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
How about that play behind the line as they lose 5?
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Reed. That's caught. It's Concepcion. Open space at the 25. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Gibson on the option. Nice move there. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting where it was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll leave it with him. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drop.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He might want another play. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires one high and deep. And he makes the catch at the 25.
guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had...
It's picked off. That's number 10. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a...
There he goes! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Offense says thank you very much for the free 5 yards, 1st and 5. Here comes the option. Good toss. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. On 3rd and short. Big fullback's got it. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
Well, how about that play call? 3rd down, turn it around, hand it to the big fella, your fullback, and he does the work to get the 1st.
A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Owens. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Setting up the screen. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to pass, it's Reed. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the QB has had a nice drive. This offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback effective, and even better, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, going up top. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed.
Definitely trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. Worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back in an opportunity like this.
Quickly out to the tight end. Turning it on. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
And in this situation, Wade, when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
Throws to the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that's Torero. Yeah.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Makes a connection.
I got it.
Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers.
I just threw that pick because I couldn't see my buttons.
Feel uncomfortable.
Looking downfield, it's Gus Meyer. Dumps it off in the flat. Makes his man miss. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down.
Yeah, that shit was
and
crazy.
finally got knocked down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs.
Yeah, I got the Ignis too.
Don't be in a hurry.
Oh,
They've
sorry.
got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Gonna look downfield again. Throws for the tight end. And he
Mm-hmm.
drops it.
Yeah, I got my shit black.
Off of it at the last minute.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back.
Ah!
Grabbed over the middle. It's Watkins.
And this offense is
Sound like I just stepped on a nail.
strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top.
Yeah, I was a step too late.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Good shit.
He's got it on the run. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. Next going for the goal line. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Nah, bro.
To throw, it's Reed. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's
I don't know.
And they
She just wants you to go through the thought process with it, I guess. I don't know.
9-yard line.
He said, am I tripping?
Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying
True
to
that, true
help
that.
his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Throwing right. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
And as a defense, that's all you can ask for. Give the ball back to your offense. Yes, you're still down. You gave them a chance. They got the football. They got some time left. Now can they put a drive together? Maybe go tie this game. Maybe go win this game. Great stop by this defense.
So the first play of the drive will come from
Yeah.
the 43.
Yeah.
Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Here's a throw downfield late. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
GG's.
That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
That should be tough. When something knock you off the rhythm, sometimes you can never get back right to where you was.
And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice,
Nah, that was fun though. That was about it.
interesting.
It's going to
For
be
what it's
very
worth.
tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them, because sitting here at 1 loss late in the year, their college
That was a
football
good chess
playoff
match,
hopes
man.
very much alive still. Now, can they turn this into a positive and get back
Yeah,
on the
man. I
board?
made one was a 3, but that shit, while I couldn't see my buttons, that shit fucked me up a couple times, bro.
To catapult them. They had so much energy.
Yeah, that shit
So
crazy.
many doubters and haters that
I'm like, nigga, 3rd down, like, nigga, let me look at these goddamn buttons. And y'all boys ready?